I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. Tore me to places I've never been. And now I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. Oh, oh, oh. Trouble, trouble, trouble. And oh, no, trouble, trouble, trouble. 'Cause I knew you were trouble when you walked in. So now shame on me now. Torn me to pieces I've never been. And it goes, I left my baby girl a message saying I won't be coming home. I'd rather be alone. And she doesn't fully understand me, and that I'd rather leave than to cheat. Just give me some time, I could be the man she needs, but there's a lot of lust inside me, and I've been together since our teenage years. Really don't mean to hurt her, but I need some time to be alone. Right when you love someone, you just can't treat them bad. Oh, how it feels so sad now that I wanna leave. And she's crying her heart to me. Oh, why can't you just let it be? And I just need time to see where I wanna be. Where I wanna be. Oh, sweet little dee. I don't mean to hurt you, baby, yeah. Oh, never had I imagined that you would play this major part in a decision that's so hard. And should I leave, should I stay, should I go? I'm thinking about my life and what matters to me the most. Okay, and then the next song I got is, last night I started pretending, and I started pretending that I knew you, and you knew me too. And just like a baby, I could not talk. And tried to resist, but I could not walk. And now I dream about it ever since. I forget all the words, but then there goes to the part where it goes, next verse, something like something about I try to write you a letter. But I try to be more clever, 'cause I wanted to kneel down and whatever. I forget the rest of the words. It says, yeah, I don't memorize all the lyrics. Come on now. And, okay, so that's the 3 songs I got majorly in this for y'all. And, let's see. So, okay, so I wasn't gonna read for y'all this week. Sorry, because I was gonna be selfish for myself this week, because it's my birthday week, and so I said, I'm gonna do me and relax and take time out for me and rest. But no, some karmic out there is having some issues, and is kind of irking me and getting on my nerves to do this read. Because somebody here is really stressed out, why my life is going wrong. And you know what? I'll tell you straight up right now, I already saw it. Judgment. It's judgment, okay? It's judgment time. And somebody has been realizing that they're trickling down, going down the slanty slope. And to the under. Not to the above. They're not climbing the great divine ladder. No. They're steadily slipping in their faith and their belief in humankind, period. And their life, wanting to exist for life, whatever, okay? And that's what I got. Now, I don't want to take hella long, okay? Because I forever be reading y'all taking me a whole hour or so and more, okay? just to read for y'all. And then my videos, they take sometimes 2 days to completely load. They take forever on my phone to load, okay? It just does. I don't know, okay? So, all right, let me go fast, okay? Okay. Okay, then there's this Tony Braxton song. It goes, and I can't stop thinking about the apple of my eye. And I can't stop thinking about how could you love me then leave. And I can't get you out of my head. Lord knows how much I've tried to let you know. Walk right out my world as soon as it begins. If I never make love to you once again. And if I never hear I love you now and then. And if we never make love once again, oh please understand that it's a love thing. And I promise you that I shall never breathe again, that I shall never breathe again. Okay, and then, alright. Somebody here did some really fucked up shit, and the cost for that judgment, or the price of that karma, is gonna be you paying in blood, or death, or life. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. Because you know what? You knew the shit you were signing up for when you did the fucked up shit you did. Okay? And now, look, nobody is perfect. Nobody but God. Alright? We all have a light side, we all have a dark side, but it's up to you to choose what you choose to walk in, right? So at the end of the day, who can you blame when you made the choices that you made? Nobody but yourself, honestly. Okay? So, whatever it is, spiritual jail, paying in blood, or dying, for tampering with the divine being's energy or life, because you open that spiritual door to that divine being, and you don't know what kind of demons that person was already fighting. So now that you open that door to their own demons, you got the burden of carrying their demons. It's not them carrying the cross for you're carrying their cross and your own. For that saying, when you say, okay, you want to make me a grave, well, you better make one for yourself, right? That's what it is. Ooh, and my ears just rang sharply right there. Yes, that's what it is. And the angel said, yes, that's what it is. Okay? Still ringing. Like, yes. Double confirmation. Okay? So when you tamper with that energy, you're tampering with that divine being's energy. And that divine being is a divine being for a reason, because it can handle such energies and such demons and hunt such demons. You can't do that shit. And now it's taking a hold on you and your life. Because you made a pact or a deal with the demon. And that's what happens. When you play with shit you don't know nothing about, or when you play with shit on some evil intentions. That's exactly what you get. I'm sorry. But you know what? You know what the cost would be. It's always more than what you gave. Whether it's good or bad, it's always more than what you gave. Okay? Okay. So now that demons latch on to you, right? And it's like, let's look behind door number 1 for this spiritual being. Oh shit, it's a Sphinx. It's gonna fucking eat me, monster. Ah, move, okay? So, okay, let's look behind their door number 2. It's a lion. Oh shit, it's a wild animal. It's gonna eat me. Ah, okay, let me look behind their door number 3. Oh shit, it's a tiger. It's gonna maul me to death. Ah. Okay, let me look behind door number 4. Oh shit, it's big bad bear. Oh, it's gonna maul me. Ah. Okay, it's like that when you open up a spiritual divine being's doors, okay? You're opening up monsters, one after another, that you cannot face when you're tampering with their energies. Because you don't know how many lifetimes it took the divine being to master what they have done. And you think you can just take it even for a hot second? Oh no, you're sadly mistaken. Okay? And I know y'all have got Some of y'all, the really fucked up one, have gotten prophetic dreams about how fucked up it is going to be for you. And that is exactly how it's going to be. I'm telling you now. You know who you are when I'm saying this right now. Those of you who got that prophetic dream on how bad your judgment day is going to be, that's exactly how it's going to be. That's a fair warning dream. Okay? Okay. All this talk about what your friends told you, that I'm a selfish man, want my cake and eat it too. Maybe in my past, but you're changing now. Now that I learned to love, it's you to show me how. And you look so real, I'll be a fool to play around on you. I want to stay with you. You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot of trust on you for us to make it through. You should know that you're my angel. Nothing's gonna make you fall from heaven. And girl, I just wanna love you, love. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, 'cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this here. Alright, now, somebody here need to go talk to God, or talk to Jesus, okay? They need to do some inner healing work, or some inner hermit work, or some shadow work that they've been running from. Like, you know you were called to do this work, whether spiritual work or line of religious, whatever type of work, you know, spiritual work, but you've been running, and you've been running, and you've been scared. Instead, you've been so scared that you've been fucking it over and doing the exact opposite. Just to be like, God, I'm shitting on that deal I made with you. That's why I came. Right? You shitted on the deal. That's why you were even here in the first place. Like, you're here because of that deal you made with God, but now you stabbed God in the back and now you're working with the devil. Okay? I don't even like to use that word. But you know what? Father has people in certain places for a reason. Okay? Alright, this is the underlining energy, okay? So somebody need to talk to God, or somebody need Jesus in their life. Like, seriously. Because I did get that sense that, you know, somebody's here is losing faith or whatever the fuck, okay? So, and this is my deck I just custom made for y'all. It's a special edition. You know most oracle cards give you 78, right? Well, I'm giving you 84, so if it's really meant to be, it'll meant to be, right? And you're going to have some extra clues that come from this deck. For the readers, the intuitive readers, and the actual psychic medium readers or psychic readers. Okay. This card, this deck, I call it Atlantis and Egypt Days. Okay? So, Atlantis and Egypt Days, this is my deck. And you can cop it off eBay or whatever the fuck. And I'll show you the links later, because this is about the message. It's not about me pushing anything. Okay? Or you can check it out in my YouTube description about part or whatever. I'll leave it in the link in this somewhere. But anyways, okay, back to the message. Not about me, even though it's my birthday and somebody woke me up and dragged me to do this. Okay, so somebody here takes shit way too personal. Like, it's always about you. Like, you know that adage where it's like every dog has its day? Well, everybody has a shit day, okay? And they're entitled to theirs just as much as you're entitled to yours, okay? And if someone rejects you or refuses your offer, or tells you they aren't ready, or that they don't want a relationship right now, or that they'd rather be alone, trust and believe that it's not about you. It's about the other person. And they might be going through shit and going through their own issues and whatever crap they have going in their life to why they have to say something like that. Maybe it's not about they don't want to be with you, but their life is too complicated. You got to take that into perspective too. Or maybe it's that they've got a download from God already that you're a fucked up person, so they shouldn't have nothing to do with you, and they're trying to let you down easily. Okay? And some of y'all know what's that part. They're trying to let me down easily. Okay? And that's what, and you're still mad about it. And even though they're trying to do it nicely, okay? You can't force people to do things your way or see things your way, especially when you don't even make time to listen to them or see their point of view or whatever, okay? And even if like that person changes their mind, people have free will. What you gonna do? Twist their finger to get your way? That's some bullshit, right? To twist them, hey, I want you to do this, I'm gonna twist your finger to come do it my way. No. Who does shit like that? A little kid. Little kids. Unhealed people do shit like that. Right? That's a way of force and control. They think that's a way of force and control. If I pinch you to do what I want, to make you go, shut the fuck up right now and not tell too much of the story. So I'm going to pinch you so you just hush. Or I'm going to twist your finger so you're going to give me what I want. And that's my way of abuse, but also control. Alright? And somebody here has that issue where they pinch somebody or they twist somebody's finger, and they seriously do. And something about Pee Wee Herman, I don't know, Pee Wee Herman, or it's Herman, or it's Pee Wee, or somebody it's called Pee Wee, or a nickname named Pee Wee. No, maybe you have a little wee wee. I don't know. Okay. But, yeah. And somebody here is like, their attitude is like, whatever, like, your opinion ever mattered to me anyways. Like, I value your opinion. Like, I give a fuck what you think. Good for you, right? You shouldn't give a fuck about what people think and what their opinion of you is. Because as long as you're secure with yourself, who gives a fuck what people think? And as long as you're being authentic to yourself, who gives a fuck what people think? Okay? Oh my god, this Casey JoJo song keeps coming up. It's like, I'm going crazy, 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 just thinking about you lately. I'm going crazy, 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 just thinking about you lately. And something like, I feel like a little child, his life has just begun. You came into this lonely world of mine. You threw all the lifeline just in the nick of time. And one, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, 'cause it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. Yeah. 4 repeats, that's 1, 2, 3, 5. Make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at 1. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's undeniable that we should be together. And unbelievable how you used to say that I found love. And I don't know the rest of the words, but something like that, alright, y'all? Okay. And, okay, and somebody is asking a question for God to answer, and God's like, yes, I guess so. To whatever you've been praying or asking for. He's like, yes, I guess so. It's not like completely thrilled about it, but he's like, yeah, I guess so. You can do that. Yeah, I guess so. And like, okay. It's like an okay thing, but it's not like completely a great thing. He's like, exactly, but it's okay. He gets the point. But not really. like, why would you do something like that in the first place? To why you have to get a substitute? Yes. Something about a substitute or something like that. Or like subbing someone else for someone else. Like, okay, an example of this, what I mean, like, okay, you went and got the knockoff version instead of the real version. And, you know, what you paid for what you got. Like, okay, say you want a big shaver or something like that. And you want to go to the dollar store and you got a regular shaver or whatever the crap. You know, a big shaver's pretty already cheap, right? But anyways, you got the knockoff one. And then you're not happy because now you're left with like little, like, shaving rash or whatever crap or whatever. But you know, you get what you paid for, right? And okay, so you couldn't get the person that you wanted, so you try to make up the next person look like that person that you wanted. Or try to change them into being that person that you wanted. Or try to find their doppelganger. Or something like that. Okay. And there's a song now, it's beaming, and my beaming, just a beaming. Can't believe that I caught my man cheating. So I threw my hands down his pants and sent to the left for all the hard time zone. When it goes, then everything goes, from the crib to the cars and the clothes. So you better let him know that if he mess up, you gotta hit him up. Hey ladies, when your man wanna get buck wild, just go back and hit him up in style. Okay. Okay. And then there was another song that I got. What was it? Oh yeah. Easy come, easy go. That's just all you do. Yeah, you smiled in my face and ripped the brakes from my car. I should've known you was trouble from the first kiss. Why were your eyes wide open? Why were they open? Gave you all I had and you tossed it in the trash. You tossed it in the trash, yes you did. And to give you all I ask, to give you all of me is all I ever ask. But what you don't understand is I'd catch a grenade for ya and throw my hand on the blade for ya. You know I'd do anything for ya. But what you don't understand, but you won't do the same. No, no. Okay. So this, you know how okay, so when you talk to God or when someone needs to talk to God or someone needs God in their life, okay, there's going to be two messages. And I like to do this to my collective, okay? Put your hope in God. He will never fail you. Look to the Lord. In him there is endless hope. Yeah, because someone here is losing hope and faith. Whereas someone already has hope and faith in God. Wow. Okay. All right. The Lord is always before me. Therefore, my heart is glad and my tongue rejoices. My body also will live in hope. Acts 2:26. Acts, Jobs. You're getting this thing about the Bible. Acts, Jobs. Okay. And how Jeremiah was a prophet, but not everybody liked him. But at least he told the fucking truth. Okay. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. If you find it, there will be a future and your hope will not be cut off. Proverbs 24:14. Okay, so that's for somebody. And that's how I like to read the energy. I like to give one for one person and one for the other. And then what's in between it. Because where you guys both need to be at. And God said, exactly. Y'all need to come talk to me about it. First. Check in with God first. That's what he said. Okay? Like, before you go running around doing some fucked up shit or whatever. Okay, yeah. Exactly what I said. Judgment. Judgment. I kept seeing this judgment card. It's about somebody's judgment. Like I said, you ran, you came here to bug me, and I didn't want to do a reading this week. But, it's about judgment. It's about somebody getting their judgment right now. Yep, and they've been seeing crows or butterflies or moths. Okay? And somebody here, okay, they realized they had to leave it all behind. Okay? Because they were the magician in the verse. Instead of manifesting with you and having good intentions for you, they didn't. They didn't have good intentions for you, and they realized they chose wrong. Because you were the person they were supposed to choose, but they fucked you over. Maybe they used black magic in this, because kept getting the black magic card. It kept wanting to come out. Ouch. And that's a right for yeah. Somebody has been using pin and needles on somebody like a voodoo doll. Okay? And you know what? God in spirit is here, okay? He's like knocking on your door every time you're doing that black magic crap. And he's like, you know how you try to fuck over their abundance? And you know how you try to fuck over their life and their health and all this? Remember, it's time for you to pay. And God's like, exactly. And somebody here is scared of the truth, so they keep running from it. Whatever it is, they keep running from it. They keep thinking they can hide from their judgment day or the truth or from karma. But you can't. You can't run fast enough, or you can't run at all. Okay? And, okay, so next I have here, the Hermit, again. The Hermit card, second confirmation. Somebody here, both of y'all, when you talk to God, it's because either you hope and know He's going to help you out, or one is because you're losing faith and you need His help. This is the other. But one actually believes in God. One doesn't really believe in God, but is finally stepping up to want to try to believe. Okay? Because somebody here got blocked. Okay? Whether they get blocked from their own spiritual gifts, from tampering with the black magic they've been doing. And yeah, that's God said yes. That's for somebody here. Because they're wondering why their gifts aren't working anymore. Why they're not seeing spirit anymore, getting downloads or the way they used to anymore. It's because you're paying for judgment for what you tried to do. God said yes, exactly. And it's like, you trying to give them a tower moment is a tower moment reversed onto you. This is your judgment. Okay? Because you had choices to make and you didn't pick the right choice. Right? You settled for the lesser, for the knockoff or whatever, the cheaper one or the other version. Okay? Because you knew where the star was. God even showed you where the star was. But you had secrets. You were trying to be lying, deceptive, this or that. And the other person, well, they knew about it. Right? One of them, they knew that you were the person you were, the fucked up person that you were. Okay? And they knew that the love offer you tried to make them was full of shit. Okay? There was no real fish in that cup of abundance. There wasn't nothing you can offer this person. And they know that about you. So, okay. So now you're the wounded warrior because now they won't accept your love. So now you're upset because they won't accept your love. But you know why they won't accept your love? Because God showed them. God showed them that you are lying and that you're not a genuine person. And that you don't mean what you say. You're just doing that to get in their pants or whatever the fuck. Okay? And, this is a high priestess you're trying to fuck over. A spiritual being. Like I said, someone kept trying to tamper with a spiritual being. A divine being. This is a high priestess you're stepping to try to fuck over. And God don't like ugly. This divine being already has their life ordained. This is why they're a high priestess. They were chosen for a reason. Because only them can do this work. Because only them can do this part God needs them to do. Okay? And yeah, you're having judgment because you lost out on your wish fulfillment and you try to fuck over the gift. Try to fuck over the wish fulfillment. God brought this person in your life to bring you blessings, and all you brought them was burdens. And now you realize you have to leave it behind. But you didn't realize what you made them leave behind already. But now you realize that you're losing out on so much now that they don't want to be a part of your life. Okay? Because somebody here, okay, was trying to be, abusive in money, like money, power, control. Like, I own you because I can pay your bills. Or I just want you for money. Like, you're my ATM card. Tip drill. I don't know. Whatever. Okay? But because you were because this person was, player from the Himalayas, right? He's a king of wands. Yeah, player from the Himalayas. He thought he had the upper hand on you and he could play you, but no. Instead, he played himself. Okay? And the black magic that person used blew up on them. And yeah, God was here. I always see God as the King of Cups, or the Hermit, or the Hierophant, or the Sun card. God is in play here with this love, with this emotions. Okay? So you try to fuck with that person's emotions. He's like, nah. You try to fuck with this person's love, like they have to love you and force them to love you. He's like, nah. He's like, oh, so you think you can mind control them and play with their mind and emotions? Nah. Okay? Because God's going to give this person a real King of Cups that is genuine with their emotions and feelings and not using it in a, malicious way with malintent. Okay? That's what God said. And so now somebody is all six comes, but don't leave me. I want you back. You can't leave me. Oh, Poopa, you can't go. You can't leave me. Okay, he's like, no, holding on to the leg, like, no, you're my leg, you're my one leg up. Okay, and yeah, Atlantis is real. Okay, let me tell you, High Priestess. This person, High Priestess, is somebody who has mastered their lifetime, maybe even several lifetimes, maybe even up to 14 lifetimes reincarnated. Because I'm getting as one of those high numbers. It's back as old as Atlantis, as old as Egypt days. Because I don't pull this High Priestess card out of my own deck for no reason. So this is how old this person's soul is. They knew. They knew it the whole time. They got their downloads through spirit here, downloads through spirits here. Everything, how it was all going to play out, like a recorded video. They knew exactly how it was going to end. And they weren't happy about it, like almost in tears. But you know what? They accepted the truth and they left out with it.